Do you guys inherit the beef of your friends?
After a fight, if your friend posts a shady meme that feels aimed at you, do you ask them directly or pretend you didn't notice?
You guys don't introduce your man to your friendships, to your friend.
No,
group.
introduction is one thing.
Or hang
but
around.
then
I
hanging
don't.
around, no.
I don't introduce and I don't hang around. And
Yo.
dude, the last person that I was in a relationship with, none of my friends, when I say none, I mean like not
Have
a single
never met
soul.
him.
They don't even know his face.
Friend, they don't even know his face.
Yes.
Friends, so none of your friends know your man's face.
The
That is
closest
crazy.
ones,
That is
the
crazy.
closest ones know the name. But you have to
We
be
only
very
know the
close.
name.
Like, maybe you're like two people.
Now my man is gonna have all my friends' numbers, or I mean, even if that is the case, personally, I don't have a problem with that, because firstly, I only have 4 friends, like 4 really close
Yeah.
friends. How do you feel about friends dating each other's exes? Like, we're in a friendship group and you go ahead and date one of my exes. Do you think, yeah, like, you guys can take a sip, it's okay.
Things changed when you said I, because I know it could happen.
Don't be a friend of my op. If this is
Yeah,
my op and you're my best friend,
Honestly.
and this is my op, I'm telling you this is my op, and you still want to be friends with my op? No, a friend of an op is an op. Now you've
And
become
also,
my op.
a friend to
because,
all is a friend to none.
Exactly.
A friend to all is a friend to none.
Where does your loyalty
Yes.
lie?
Your bestie blocks someone after a party argument and sends you the screenshot. No explanation, just the side eye emoji. Are you blocking too or staying out of it?
Is it a red flag when a girl doesn't have any girlfriends and only has guy friends?
Guys, and welcome to Girl
Culture.
I'm your girl, the MBOKODO_.
And this is your girl, Babalolebeko, aka Pobby Brooks, Mwanyana wa Motswana.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Shy, aka Shy Moon, aka Shy,
Shy
Baby.
Baby.
And welcome back, everybody. We missed you guys so much. You missed these faces. I know you guys missed us. You missed these pretty faces, huh?
We missed you too.
We missed you too,
We
babe.
did. Anyway, so of course we have a game. Something that kind of relates to the topic for today. So we're just gonna dive into it. Friendship court. As in like lawyers and
Oh, okay.
we are the judges.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a scenario and you will tell me if the person is guilty, innocent, or you just between the grey lines.
Okay.
Right? So friendships, right? After a fight, if your friend posts a shady meme that feels aimed at you, do you ask them directly or pretend you didn't notice?
Yeah. Yeah.
That one is kind
Yeah.
of because you also don't want to like start something else. Maybe you guys already talked about it and hashed it out, but now they starting something again. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you posting a meme, bruh, about it? Like, now you're throwing like
why you
sneak
WhatsApp
disses.
statusing?
Yeah, like and sneak shots. Like, don't do that. But like to call you out, I feel like it depends on like how close we are.
Right.
If you like my bestie, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna say, bro, like, what's this? Like, oh, you good?
Wenzani?
Like,
I won't call out your nonsense on WhatsApp. I'm gonna ignore it. Utlwe botlhoko. Utlwe e go betsa mo.
yeah.
Ore ke e bone, o se sure ebile plus I have great texts. Ke tlo go tlogela. Like you're throwing a shade. I'm taking it back until I see you and we talk about it.
In person.
Don't throw shades on me. Ebile ko go mute. I mute you.
Ooh.
You throw
Yeah.
shade on me.
Strict.
I mute you.
Yeah.
And I don't see nothing so that when I see your name, my heart doesn't.
Yes. I also mute people if
And
you
then
make me feel.
if you make me feel,
I also do that.
but I will talk to you when I see you.
I
Oh,
see.
babe, okay, let's talk about this. I saw that you did this. So, yeah.
For me, it depends. I think I'm great with it. It depends on the shade. Like, because I do it.
Because what if it's
You
also
thought it-
funny?
I
Because what
do.
if it's also
but
funny?
I don't. It's not shade. Like, I just express if ungborile. So I'm just gonna write on my status like bored.
Exactly.
You know. So that's not. I could be bored by a lot of things. It's not obvious that I'm directing.
No,
it
we're
to
talking about
if it's direct
something-
shade.
Yeah.
Again, I'm still grey about it because it depends on what you're saying exactly and how deep it is. if you're just expressing the fact that maybe you're sad about the fact that you had a fight or whatever, it just depends. For me, I'm grey about it, guys. I'm grey.
I get it.
Okay. Anyway, your bestie blocks someone after a party argument and sends you the screenshot. No explanation, just the side eye emoji. Are you blocking too or staying out of it?
That actually like ties into one of the topics we're gonna have today, but let me not go into it. In that case, if it happened over text and everything, I'm gonna stay out of it until we meet in person.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay out of it. But like, what happened in the text though? Like, no explanation. She just blocked that
she's
friend of
showing
ours.
you basically that okay, so this
We
friend
don't like this girl
we don't
anymore.
like this girl anymore.
Oh, no explanation.
No
I
explanation.
need an explanation.
Yeah.
I need an explanation. Yeah, like there's no way I'm just gonna now hop onto whatever it is and then can't see whether you're just being silly or petty over something that's small. No.
We once spoke
it's
about
grey.
this one, but I'm gonna repeat it. Your friend starts dating a guy that another friend had a 2-week situationship with years ago. Girl code violation or fair game?
So they had a thing 2 weeks ago.
No. They had like a 2-week fling thing.
Oh, they had a
some time ago,
time ago.
Yeah.
No. That's a long time ago. What if they had a thing back in like after high school, like first year, second year, they had a thing then, and now we're at like.
So let's say then last year.
Did she express that she likes him like a lot? Like, was it just a fling, like like you guys just kissed and you vibed for a bit and then nothing happened afterwards, or like, did you really like the guy? Like, that one is great. That one is so great.
I feel like I'd inform both friends. Chomi, when you are telling me that you have a fling with this person, I'm going to tell you, yes, Banban was also busy, but it was nothing serious. So that you know that I know, number one, and you're not dumbfounded. Because if you're going to find this information out and it's not from me, I feel like you might feel some type of way. Like, why didn't you tell me? Not that it would have changed anything, but the courtesy just to know. So I tell you, like, hey, friend, oh, nyamazi, oh, loyal.
She used to date.
But it was just not serious. At least you know you're in the loop rather than me keeping quiet. Now but also, like,
That's the thing. Now it's like you're getting involved, friend.
And
That's why
also,
I'm just
like me holding my phone to call you to tell you, Guti, it depends on how close you are, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
It depends on how close we are. Because if it's my best, then definitely it's going home. But if it's just acquaintances,
what do you think?
We are moving because now you know what I think.
You're not going to say nothing.
I'm not going to say
You are
nothing.
not involved.
I am moving, right? It's cool. Okay, the last one. Your friend cancels your plans 3 consecutive weekends in a row because her boyfriend planned a surprise date all the time you had to be together.
Like, and young Bora, because it happens in different, even if it's not the boyfriend plan, whatever, people do that. And I don't like it.
So
I really
guilty
don't
or not
appreciate
guilty
it. You are
of
so
being a bad
guilty.
friend?
You are guilty out of my life. That's how guilty you are. Out of my life.
But
I'm
what
not gonna
if a
take you
person is
seriously.
just busy, friend? What if a person actually like
3 times in a row?
friend, but they tried. Obviously, if you're gonna agree to linking up, it's because you want to. I would assume, like, you want to link up, like you want to, but then things happen. What if this week, I don't know, something happened at work, I had to, cancel on you. Then the next week something happened at home.
No, you know what the issue is. The issue is every single week, my man said we're going out.
It's always my man. Oh, nah, you're guilty. Nah, you're guilty.
Yeah, I stopped calling you. I'm like, nah, she's not gonna come anyway. Like, she's not gonna come anyway.
Yeah.
So.
For me, regardless of the scenario, whether it's boyfriend or not boyfriend, because people don't always like confirm things when you introduce something. Like someone can say, oh, okay, Chum, I'll tell you, I might have this, I might have whatever. I'll confirm. And then when the time comes, they cancel. And then Tolugus, it happens 3 consecutive times. I'll also just leave you. Like,
no, but also, Pella, I think it'd be understandable in a case where the person is working and their work is very irregular, so you wouldn't know. So those are valid reasons. You're not available because my work is like very inconsistent when it comes to when I go to work, when I'm booked.
This is outside of man. Now we're going outside of
man.
just a man. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, you are the one with your schedule. there's no way that I'm the one that has to initiate 3 times in a row and you
No,
don't
friend,
try.
it wasn't about initiating.
Yeah, it's not about
the question was not
initiation.
about initiating. She
It's
could have
not
initiated.
showing up.
You could have initiated it. It's just that you guys set plans 3 times and she cancelled 3 consecutive times.
I don't know. Guys, I am a bit, I don't know if it's emotional or strict, but like there's no way. Because there's a lot of nuances to it. If we both agreed, like you can't also agree to something if you know your schedule is irregular. You know days where you'd be off. Why are you agreeing to come and see me when you know that there's a possibility that you might be busy?
I mean, okay.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. But anyway, let's go straight into the topic, guys. Today's topic is girl code, and we will be navigating friendships, speaking about navigating friendships and sustaining them and loyalty. So I wanted to ask you guys about something that usually happens in friendship groups, especially as girls. Do you guys inherit the beef of your friends? So let me give you like a quick scenario. Me and Pabi are best friends. You and I are friends. We're cool. Like we're all cool and everything. And then Pabi comes to me and says, Nolita's speaking about me behind my back or whatever. We're no longer friends. I'm cutting her off. Is it fair for me to now inherit that beef and cut you off also as a friend? Or do I still maintain this friendship while still being friends with my best friend, even after she told me what you did to her?
I think that's just a loyalty test. And for me, if you are talking bad about my friend, there's very high chances that you could do the same to me. So I don't see why I should keep your company around, my babes. And even if it's vice versa, like, because I've experienced situations where I've been spoken about and then you come and tell me and you still befriend that person, but you told me that this person said X, Y, and Z. So now I'm mad at this person because you told me that this person said X, Y, and Z about me, but you're still friends with them.
Fair. I'd say in that kind of situation, then sure. But just inheriting beef
In
generally, I don't. Like, we have different personalities. Nolita is more strict than I am. And chances are something happens that I probably did not really, it doesn't involve me and it doesn't look so big enough to just,
So it depends on the level.
it depends on what the other
what
person
happened.
did. It
Okay.
depends on that. So it's not just in J. I
No,
went on
yeah.
a trip with Shy. We didn't get along, and now I don't like her because she was acting funny. And then you start hating her. No, listen, she was acting funny to me. It's okay. You guys can be good, but do not be good now in my name. Do not talk about me like nah, it's done.
But how would you know though?
I wouldn't. That's why I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt as my friend and just be there. But the one that you just said of what's this?
Like the
They
scenario.
were talking about you behind
Yeah.
my back. Yeah, nah, you don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that.
I just genuinely think like, nah, man, don't be a friend of my op. If this is
Yeah,
my op and you're my best friend,
Honestly.
and this is my op, I'm telling you this is my op, and you still want to be friends with my op? No, a friend of an op is an op. Now you've
And
become
also,
my op.
a friend
because,
to
nah.
all is a friend to none.
Exactly.
A friend to all is a friend to none.
Where does your loyalty
Yes.
lie? Like, where does
Because
it
you
lie?
don't have any loyalty. That means you'll side with whoever. You hamba no more, Yanje.
But is it siding though? I'm like talking situations whereby it's really just like, you know how beef can just rise from anything just random. And then
Yeah,
these two
true.
people start disliking each other. And you guys used to be friends. Not necessarily that you guys are all best friends. No. You guys used to be friends. And then you guys just for some reason find each other like off. And then you stop being friends. Do I now need to like?
But then that's
be
not
friends?
beef. Then you guys just stop being friends.
Yeah,
you guys
grew
just.
apart.
It's
don't
not
like each
like
other
you guys
either.
are beefing.
Like you don't like each other either. I will
Maybe
not
something
be-
happened.
Yeah, I guess.
Then-
I guess.
Yeah, I still stand on with what I say. Don't be my enemy's friend. Don't do that.
Because also,
And then-
how do you think the next person is going to feel when you are kicking, going out a lot with this person,
Exactly.
taking videos? There's no consideration there.
Exactly.
Hectic. That's why I don't have friends. It actually brings me to the neutrality thing. Yeah, being a neutral friend. What do you guys think about that? When someone says to you, "Are you a neutral friend or you pick sides?" What would your reply be? So if you guys, okay, yeah, the
In
three
a
of us,
friendship
let's
group?
say, yeah, a
Yeah.
friendship
Yeah.
group, the three of us, and obviously we're just friends.
We have disputes.
And we have disputes. If me and Shy fight, what happens in that kind of situation? Because it kind of ties back to the previous one.
Mina, I'm not a neutral friend. I'm an objective friend. Ngizonikuza. No itu nikon.
Yeah.
Shy, maybe what you said to Baby was wrong. Akona, I don't have to gossip or whatever. I don't like gossiping also. I don't believe in things being said behind people's backs.
Yeah.
Shy, what you said wasn't nice. But also how you retaliated wasn't nice. You understand? Objectivity. I'll try. Obviously, I'm not Bob the Builder. I'll try to just mediate the situation. There's no need to. It's not always that you have to take sides. Sometimes you can just work through it and just call people to order. But obviously, I can't enforce it.
And what are situations whereby you'd need to take a side then? Because I feel like that is neutrality. And I've gotten like a lot of videos on TikTok. Many people are saying, I hate a neutral friend. They
So
say,
I have to pick a side even
like,
though I am.
yeah, it's like you're basically, you're not necessarily picking a side, but you know how you say, Oksala, we can see whose side you're on. We can see which side you fall on the most.
I guess I've had a situation like that in a sense that I had a fallout with. For example, I'm best friends with you. You were best friends with her, but like when you guys were young, and then now you're best friends with me, but we're all cool. You're my friend. And then you end up dating my man. And you text me and you tell me nonsense about it. I think I've shared the story where she said, this dude is my soulmate, whatever. My friend was also caught up in it because we're mutuals. But in that scenario, I wouldn't have said, Chumi, don't befriend her because she took my man. Like, indoor that, like, that's my business. It's not like, so, yeah, no. In that, there's situations where I could let you go. Like, it's just like, there's no way I'm going to find you over the fact that I had a fallout with her. Like, for me, it doesn't make sense. But there are scenarios where it's just iffy.
I think for me, it's just about like how you really approach it. Because I could definitely be on Nolita's side, but I'll also try to make Lolita see her side and you see, like just see each other's points of view. But I will say, if there is a side to take, I will say, no, I actually agree with Nolita on this, or I agree on Babi with this. So now I don't think I'm the neutral friend, but I do try to liaise the situation. Yeah, definitely. Anna?
I am.
You what? You just try to keep it very neutral,
Not
no
necessarily
sides.
keep it, like, example, there was like the three of us, we were friends, all of us, we just had a great time. But then these two have like clash in personalities. They have tried to ignore it for a very long time, but eventually they just couldn't, right? And me standing there, I'm like, I understand the things you say about her, and I understand the things you say about her. I get y'all's both, like, your perspective, no, to like what you guys are thinking and where you guys are coming from, right? And I try to mediate between the two, but you can see that these people are not even they're not there.
It's not going to work.
So,
It's
but
not gonna work.
in general situations, would you always just be the one that's in the middle, that's neutral? You
No, that's
never
the thing.
pick a side.
What is neutrality? Because it really depends on what the situation is. Like I said, in this kind of situation, this one got mad at me because, no, you're always taking her side. You never like take my side. I'm like, no, I'm not taking anyone's side. I am literally saying, I hear both of you guys, and I think we genuinely need to find common ground between the two of you guys, because now it's affecting now all of us. And
Then
I'm
you are
trying
neutral.
Yeah, she's very
You
neutral,
are.
son.
You're very neutral.
Because when you say
understand?
we need to find common ground, who's we? Who needs to find the common
all
ground?
three of us. Oh, basically, they need to find common ground so that
You're
we are
neutral,
fine.
bro.
Yeah, you are neutral.
You're very neutral.
You are neutral. And funny enough, I actually want to circle back to something that you just said about dating my ex and everything. And I wanted to touch on that as a topic of how do you feel about friends dating each other's exes? Like, we're in a friendship group and you go ahead and date one of my exes. Do you think... Yeah, like, you guys can take a sip, it's okay.
Things changed when you said I, because I know it could happen. It's obviously easy to judge a situation when you say, if my friend were to do this. But then it's difficult or different when I'm the one.
Yeah,
that could
you're the
be.
one. That's why I'm asking you.
Eish,
You
easy.
like your friend's ex. You like this boy. You can see this boy. You like him.
The only, like, guys, like I said, I repeat, The only situation that is a complete no-no for me is if this person, you guys were really dating. This was a real
Your
relationship.
ex. I'm talking about
This was
your
a-
ex. I'm not talking about a fling or a situationship that was for 2 weeks,
Oh,
2
no,
months.
then
No,
no,
guys,
I'm
why
talking
this
about
jailer?
your
No,
ex.
then-
You guys were in a relationship.
then that-
It was known, everything. And even if it's like, okay, now we became new friends. Let's say now, you and I are new friends. We only met like a couple months ago, or, you know, and this is an ex of mine from a year ago, or my previous ex or whatever. And it was like 6 months ago. Is it still valid for Bobby to now look at my ex and still wanna date him?
I also have, before I answer, I also have a problem with the fact that it seems like there's also classes to exes. And these classes are not coming from me because this is my ex. They're coming from you. Because you guys are saying, was it your fling? Was it your guys?
Your ex is an ex. I get you.
Exactly. You
I
see,
get you.
that's where I'm an up to Nolita because I'm saying
Hey, we are class. Who's a class in grade what? A, B, C.
especially like you just said, I'm like new in your life, Nolita. And then you see, oh, you're talking to this person. This is my... We were seeing each other for 2
If you're new, dude, like, honestly,
I think it should be communicated.
fine.
Yeah,
It should be
like
communicated.
communication.
In fact,
You
mina
as a
ngiyakeka.
friend, you must actually rather ask me. Like say, okay, friend, I won't lie, I know this guy is your ex, but him and I kind of had a spark from that day when we met at the club or wherever, that event. And I think I kind of like him and I think he likes me. How would you feel about that? I want that respect from you as a friend.
Yes, definitely.
Ask me.
Consideration.
Consider
Definitely.
my feelings. Not next thing now I just see you popping up with him.
Oh, no,
Or next thing I
no,
see now
that is-
you guys have been talking for months now and all of a sudden you guys have a thing and you didn't communicate that to me. You're an op.
No,
You're
But
not
it's
a
also
real friend.
possible
I
for
get
that to
that.
happen because remember, you guys just knew each other. Ne? And I'm not going to list all my exes for you in the first month of knowing you or in the first 2 months. So it's very possible that she pops up with an ex of mine. And she doesn't know. Like,
That she's
genuinely.
in a- okay, but that's a
different.
different situation. Now let's say you're my friend though. You know that this is my ex. You know that this is one of my exes.
You see the communication part. That's
Yeah.
the part that I agree on. I will come to you and give you the courtesy to say, "Hey, my friend, how would you feel about this? Because this is what is happening." So I wouldn't even say it's me coming to ask you for permission. Now I'm not asking you for permission, but I'm considering you and I'm making you a part of what I'm trying to do.
So what are you doing if you're not asking for permission? What's
I'm
your
letting
point?
you know.
I'm making.
Oh,
I'm
young jailer.
No, I'm making you aware and I'm trying to find out how you feel about it so that I can decide how I move from here. So this is not permission. I'm going to decide after that how I move from here based on how you react or what you
Okay,
say.
so if I said to you, I do
Exactly.
not want you to date my ex
Exactly.
at all, I feel very uncomfortable.
And then what?
because I actually, maybe we had a bad fallout, or I don't want him in my life. You're in my life, and I don't want him around me. Whatever this, and you still decided to go ahead and
What's
date
the
him.
class?
No, you still decided. I did, whether
No, I'm
he's
saying
my
what's
fling.
the class?
She's
Yeah,
classing
yeah.
you, my ex.
What's
Tabang.
the-
Yeah,
class.
whatever. He could have been a person that I slept with 2 months ago, a one night stand, or he could be a person that like whatever. This is my ex. This is somebody. That's a far example.
Oh, fuck buddy.
But yeah, like a. This could have been my F buddy, or this could have been somebody I dated for 2 months, but I fell for him. You don't know. Like I'm just saying.
And
no.
I won't tell you how I felt about my fact buddy. I'll just tell you maybe he did XYZ in XYZ way.
Exactly.
I don't have to, I might not disclose how I actually felt about the person. But for me to have gotten that far with him shows that there was some sort of emotion.
And that's the part where I come to you and I speak to you about it. I get
And then if I have
Then
a
you
problem
still-
with it,
I
then
say-
what?
I say no.
I wouldn't. Oh, you said no.
Yeah.
Yes, I said
I have
I
a
do not
problem
want
with
you to
it.
date my ex.
Yes, I'm so sorry, my sister, but me, I like him.
I've had a situation like this happen to one of my closest friends recently.
Is it?
Literally, we were all in a group. That girl went to my friend and asked, "Yo, dude, I know that this is your ex and everything. I kind of like him. I see that there's something going on between us. How would you feel?" My friend said, "No, friend, I do not want you to date my ex. I don't want that happening because I don't want him in my life." Then she still went ahead and
You guys are taking away the who's
Kissed
the
him.
X factor.
No, but outside of that,
you're
it does
taking
feel like
it
now you
out.
have to, now that you're relaying the story, it does feel like now I have to get permission from you.
it's not permission. She asked, "How would you feel if him and I, how would you feel? I'm just asking, how would you
telling me
feel?
what to do.
Yeah.
You're not telling me how
Yes,
how
I'm
you
telling
feel.
you that I would feel bad, and I do not want you to do that as my friend.
And how would you react then if I said, I am so sorry, friend. I literally like this guy so much, and I understand that it will make you feel uncomfortable, and I will try not to throw it on your face. But is there a way that we can, I can be with him, but you and I are still fine?
And your feelings are still protected in the process. Is there a way that I can see this person and I still protect you? Please assist. What do you then say in such a situation? Because Leah, my permission, it doesn't sound right. Although I understand where she's coming from, but it does sound a bit iffy when the story is relayed. However, when I'm in the hot seat, again, it's different.
It's different. Yeah, but like if I'm saying, dude, like this is an ex of mine that I just really don't want in my life, and I don't like them, and they made me feel, you know the story. You know what happened between him and I and how it fell out. I'm saying, friend, I don't feel comfortable.
They're not in your life.
Yeah, and there won't be.
But they will be because they're essentially in your life.
But then there are people
you're
who
in
don't
mine.
mix those kind of relationships.
Yeah.
When I'm with my friends, I'm with my friends. When
Same.
I'm with my
I
man,
also
I'm with
don't.
my man. So you
I also
guys
don't.
are hardly
Really?
ever going to be in the
Yeah.
same spaces.
At all.
Yeah.
You guys don't.
No.
At all.
It's very
Do you know that
rare.
none of my...
So wait. Okay, no. This is actually a question I want to ask. So you guys don't introduce your man to your friendships, to your friend?
No,
group.
introduction is one thing.
Or hang
but
around.
then
I
hanging
don't.
around, no.
I don't introduce and I don't hang around. And yes, dude, the last person that I was in a relationship with, none of my friends, when I say none, I mean like not a
Have
single
never met
soul.
him.
They don't even know his face.
Friend, they don't even know his face.
Yes.
Nah,
Friend, so none of your friends know your man's face.
The
That
closest
is crazy.
ones,
That is
the closest ones know the name. But you have to
We
be
only
very
know the
close.
name.
Like, maybe you're like two people. I see that one. Is it OD?
Friend.
Is it too much?
No, dude.
Literally, only two people just knew the name. Outside of that,
Friend,
not
what
even
if
the
your
face,
man is
guys.
out here doing things and I see I wouldn't even know that that's your man. I wouldn't even know.
That's the problem. I don't want police. When
No,
I
it's
tell you
one
about
thing-
my man and tell you, Guti, hey, wenza kanje, angifuna amaphoyisa, ngikashanga amaphoyisa, I mean.
No,
So I don't want someone that's
friend.
going to be telling me, yeah, so I don't even want that. Mina, personally, also, now, here's another one. How do you guys feel about your friends coming to tell you, Guti, hey, I saw your man do X, Y, and Z? And I'm asking this question because for me, like, I don't want to know. And the reason why I don't want to know is because, guys, there's nuances to situations. You're going to tell me that you saw my man doing A, B, and C, right? Maybe sitting next to a girl. It could have been just okay. It could have been just the two of them or in a group. You'll never know, Guti, that person is not even doing anything with my man. Like, I don't want to know. I don't want you to expose me to that information.
Yeah, but what if I saw him kiss that girl? I saw him kiss that girlfriend.
You know why I don't want to know? Ne? Because you're putting me in a very awkward situation. I know I'm not going to leave this guy.
Why wouldn't you leave him?
Why
Why wouldn't you leave him?
Because I still love him. Shy, you
Oh my gosh, no.
guys. Sorry.
Lolita, no, bro. Firstly, I'm not talking like, okay, when I introduce my man to my friends, as if now my man is gonna have all my friends' numbers, or I mean, even if that is the case, personally, I don't have a problem with that, because firstly, I only have 4 friends, like 4 really close friends. And if I introduce my partner to them, and it's a thing of like, I know I'm always with these friends. When we're out, we're together. That is always the case or whatever. And also how far along in the relationship we are. That also plays like a big part. But in general, you knowing my friends and them knowing you, I would rather have that be the case, because what if there's things in this man that I cannot see because I'm blinded by love. And you are my friend and you know me very well, and you can see certain things and see certain patterns or something in his behavior, in his character, that you know that I would genuinely not accept or like. But because I'm blinded by love, I can't see it. So how will you know that? How will you know that if you don't? I'm not saying we are all besties now. Every time we go out, my man is there, yada, yada. No, that is not what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, for us to be introduced to each other, and sometimes, like once in a while, we all just go grab lunch with his friends, my friends, you know?
You know, which is it's taking me to another question that I have. I'm going to ask it and answer. What's one trait you don't like about your friends. You could think about a specific friend or just generally. The one trait, to answer you, that my friends hate about me is exactly that. I'm very delusional, guys. Like I am very, like when I say very, I mean it's a dangerous level of delusion that I'm on. My friends are tired of me. My friends are tired of me because I am so delusional when
bad.
I'm in love. And yeah, like that's part of the reason why I said I don't want you to see my man or whatever is because now you're gonna be telling me things I didn't ask you and I don't want to know, and I'm not gonna leave this guy. That's the problem. There's one problem. I'm not going to leave, and
That's
many
the
people.
problem, friend.
No, but also
why will you not leave if I told you that I saw him kiss another girl?
So now imagine a text comes in. Now my feelings all of a sudden have to switch because a text came in. Ungabuze Amanda. Manje sekumele ngingasamthandi manje ngoba ngisamthanda angazi ngizoyenza leyo information so nongazi so that I'm delusional in peace because now you are disrupting my delusion.
Your peace.
You are disrupting me and I'm not gonna leave this guy. Like I know myself. Like for me, it takes a lot for me to get tired of a person. That's also in friendships and relationships. It takes a lot. I have a lot of patience. A lot of tolerance. So you can grind me and but the day I get tired, just know you might experience me, but you certainly will experience me differently. I won't be the same girl that I was. I have a lot of patience. That text you are going to send me saying that Amanda is I need to get the patience.
So what happens? Or what happens?
So for you in friendships, you just rather not know, and you'd rather not have your man know your friends or your friends know your man. Not to say no, but know of him, be introduced to him.
No, but my opinions, guys. Like my opinions as friends. Hey? You're very you have a lot to say. You're very opinionated. You're gonna tell me my man looks like this, my man looks like that.
No, friend.
If there's a trait that I don't like in my friends, I would say is a friend that does not understand that I will tell you how it is. One thing about me, it's either I'm completely lying to you or I'm completely truthful with you, and I will tell it to your face. So maybe you guys haven't experienced it yet because we haven't really outside of this, it's not like that much.
Yeah.
But it's either I'm lying to you or I'm telling you for what it is. And to some extent, and I'm not talking about being, I'm hot. I'm not a dick, am I?
Why are you asking? It means you think you know you could be.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know how people say there's a difference between being truthful, honest, and just being brutal and mean.
Yes.
I'm saying I'm not that.
Yes.
But I will tell you something for what it is, or I'm gonna lie to you. So if my friends put a question, since I don't know phone, he said I'm phone and again no better.
Yeah.
That's not honest. But she's brutally honest. She's brutally honest, but she's not.
How is it that this person from morning or well in at 8 o'clock, he's been busy. He hasn't spoken to me. Because how is it that you don't even know what this person is doing? He hasn't texted you to say, hey, so I'm going to have a busy day. I'm busy doing this and I'm going to get back to you, my baby, when I can. This person has disappeared on you the whole day. And you want me to say to you, no, my baby, yes, he is busy. Man, men get busy.
But what if he is? What if he left the country? What if he got hijacked? What if his phone got damaged?
Do you understand those are special cases?
Yeah, honestly.
But it could be. It's a possibility,
but every
bro.
Single day. Those are special cases.
Not every single day. Maybe if it's a pattern, then it's different. Matter what if it's happening. It's special, pattern. But it's not
like
outside.
It's a pattern. This person is always complaining about the person that... So basically, it's like, when people say, this guy, when he's with me, we are amazing. Yes, I acknowledge that when you guys are together, you guys are amazing. But the minute that person leaves, you can see...
Exactly.
Like, you're so mean. Like, why don't you don't get how I feel. No, I get how you feel, but you asked me a question and I'm telling you.
Just being honest
that
with you.
Chomi, you could also acknowledge the fact that, like, Chomi, I understand ukuthi usamthanda and enyeke change ukuthi ufila kanjani lento lena, but maybe busy, or if akekho busy Chomi, maybe you just have to have a conversation about this to him. Maybe he doesn't prioritize communication like that, the way that you would like it. Instead of jumping to say, arangfuni.
It's normally, when something like that happens, first of all, it's normally...
You're kind of now trying to spare your friends' feelings.
And it's normally not coming from the first time we're speaking. No, I know that this person has been treating me like this, and I come to you and I tell you. Let me just say it in short. I don't feed onto delusions. So now, enjoy, my friend. Hey.
Yeah, it's not gonna
Guys,
work,
I'm
friend.
delusional.
Like,
Oh,
I'm not
So you're a brutally honest friend. You're that
But that's
brutally
good,
honest.
Very
and you
good.
don't like when your friends don't understand that character
Yeah,
trait
and then
about
now
you.
it's like,
Yeah.
maybe they dump me. I actually get dumped a lot. Yo.
That's it.
But anyway, yeah, I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Why? Why do you think you get dumped a lot?
No, as in,
That one is another question.
another
friend.
one's
You are
deep.
going that side.
But we
are speaking about friendships.
Okay.
Let's take it back.
it's deep now.
Yeah. I need that
Like,
answer, just not today.
Yeah, just that today.
Because you must interrogate why people keep on leaving.
No, it's not like people, it's not like people keep on leaving, but then you don't stay long enough for me to say you even left. Because I do not leave space for people in my life and then be attached to you without us establishing this understanding between who you are and who I am, right?
So it was, okay.
And so if it stops, it stops. And if it continues, it continues. We get to know each other. The people who stay are people that are willing to work on who I am and who you are and how we can
make it
level
work.
up together. So that is why I don't have many friends.
I think one character trait like that I don't really like about a friend is if they don't understand that like I'm the type of person to just bring something up if it bothers me. Like I can be confrontational, but the way that I'm confrontational is not like I'm attacking you or fighting you. But I'm not one to shy away from a conversation. I will bring it up. If it bothers me, if it's something that's awkward lingering in the air, if there's something that happened that I didn't like, I will bring it up. Whether you're in the wrong, in the right, or whatever, how it makes you feel, or if you feel awkward about it, you are maybe an avoidant personality and you don't like to really confront situations like that. If you can't understand that that's the type of person that I am, and then you're always going to paint me as this person that always wants to fight or always wants to whatever.
Want to be right.
Yeah, wants to be right. And it's like, no, I actually just like it when things are clear.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, like we're on the same page. Like I don't want to still be holding this thing on my chest. Hore, you know, this thing bothered me. I will say it. You know what I mean? And if you cannot understand that as like, then that's
I'm
one
also
trait where
kind
I'm
of
just
like
like,
that.
yeah, like, okay.
I think I find it so difficult, guys. I think I'm the, I don't know, like emotions. I really think of everything that God gave me, I struggle with emotions. Because once I love you as my friend, it's so difficult to do things that are very easy for me with strangers or people that are acquaintances. It's easy for me to say, hey, or like whatever, you know, start some shit if I feel like you started me. But if we're close, it's deeper. So it's harder for me to confront you. It's really hard. I do think I do get overly attached. I'm scared of losing people. There are some people that I am scared of losing. Even if I feel like this doesn't really benefit me anymore, I'll just stick it around because type of thing, you know? Yeah, which sucks. And it
does suck.
it sucks. I hate
also think
it.
it's unhealthy towards yourself.
Yeah.
Towards
It
your own
is.
self, because
It really
Yeah, babe.
is. But yeah.
okay, and then I have this one. The whole concept of I won't be friends with a cheater, because if you can do that to someone you claimed to love, what can you do to me? You know, friends will say that.
Nah, my nigga. No.
No.
No, bro. You
come
and
on.
men is a completely different friendship and situation between me and you as our friendship. Like that's
I saw
That's
a
a
TikTok of a
relationship.
girl saying that, yeah. Like,
No,
if you can do
that's-
that to your man, the person that we saw that you loved this person so much, what can you do to me?
You saw Gupi. Papa Angelina.
Like, yo,
You
this is
saw
not even
wait.
about
What did you
you.
see?
That's a man and you're my friend.
How?
Those are different. Like that is so different. Like no, man. No, that's
It's
dumb.
not even about you. You're making their relationship about
Yes.
you.
It's not
My
even
sister.
about you.
Yes, you're right.
Or is it
Yes,
maybe like
you're
a
very
loyalty
right.
chat? Maybe if from the perspective of that TikToker that you
Yeah.
saw is saying that if you cannot be loyal to somebody that you claim
Yes.
to love,
Yes.
can you now also be loyal to me? What more would you do to me as your friend if you can do that to the person that you love?
Still.
Because there's so many nuances to it. You don't know what he did to me. Remember, I'm a patient person. I'm a tolerant person. So he could have easily cheated on me and I still stayed. And then when are you going to come and judge now when I'm also doing it?
Yeah.
Because waspita.
Oh, maybe I have problems with men and I don't like them, and cheating is one thing, or not being loyal to them is another. And then you, as my friend, I actually cherish friendship. It's different.
How?
You can't compare the two.
Yeah, you really
put
can't.
them on the same pedestal. Like, you just can't.
You really can't. Actually, speaking of man and friendship, I wanted to actually touch on that, on navigating your relationship and your friendship. So what happens if your friend just really prioritizes their relationship way over their friendships? Like, when your friend gets into a relationship, it's dead set on this relationship. Everything becomes about this relationship. You barely see your friends anymore. She barely sees you guys. Like, she's in a serious relationship now, and yeah, it's just tunnel vision. It's just me and my man. Like, how do you guys feel about women who navigate relationships like that?
First of all, I'd say I really want a girl who can have a relationship and a life outside of a relationship. I'll say that for certain, right? But I will never demonize you for not being able to see us more, not being able to, because that's your decision and that's how you handle your friendship, your relationship and friendships, right? But the day that we see each other, we're besties. We do everything. We catch up. Because maybe it's like, maybe I'm just that person. I don't attach myself in a way that is like, what is it? Secure attachment and something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can go, and when you come back, we can still be friends. And by go, I don't mean now I'm abandoned, you disappear from me. No, we can still keep contact. We still talk. We still just there and there. But you have a life. I feel like as adults, we grew up to have lives, guys. I can't always be on some, I have the free time to, maybe this relationship is taking a lot from me, sure. But I do not make someone's relationship about me. The day that we actually come together, we've come together, and it's amazing. And if you go back to your man, you go back to your man. Oh, also, it depends on who that man is to you. Who is that man to you?
Because I'm talking like more in the instance
No,
like, I'm literally talking in the case of like, dude, this person, ever since she got into a relationship, she sees us once a year, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Who is
Once
that
a year.
Like,
dude.
example,
She sees us once a year from seeing each other at least once every month.
Yeah.
Now she doesn't see us. We barely get to talk here and there. Like, yes, we talk, we catch up here and there. But dude, you are not maintaining your friendships anymore. You've completely isolated yourself from your friendships because of this relationship.
No, that's what I'm saying. Isolation is something different. I'm not saying isolate yourself. I'm just saying a person knows what they need or want in their life, right? And I'm saying, like, example, I have a friend whose man came into her life and they do everything together. They travel together, they what together, and then she had a baby. They're all together all the time. But when we meet up, we have an amazing time. I visit her, she visits me.
Yeah, we
plan.
That's
right?
a different story.
Does that not, like, because we used to see each other every day, monthly, every week, now because it's gone.
But then she has the balance. That's a completely different story.
She's
she has a balance. She's still balanced.
Yeah.
She still sees you
Yeah.
here and there. You visit each other and everything.
Yeah.
She makes the effort, even though she's navigating into that different stage of her life. Now she has a family and everything. I'm talking the complete opposite. You are in a relationship and now I don't see you guys. I am never with you guys, like, at all, bro. And mind you, we're not married. I'm not married to this man. I just got into a relationship with this man. Yes, the intention is to eventually get to that point of getting married, starting a family and everything. But now, on your priority list, it's him. Everything else just...
That is someone who doesn't have a life, so no. You can't come back to me now and expect us to be besties.
So how do you even have that conversation? Do you bring it up with your friend to say, Chomi, I think you should take a step back from your relationship and focus on yourself a little bit more?
Guys, like, really, or in love, I don't think you can tell anyone who's in love what to do. Anyone who's in love. In love, it's chai. So
you as a friend, it's just your job to support and stay. Even though you can see that it's wrong. Even though you can see that, dude, this person is losing themselves. My friend, you are losing yourself because of this man.
But that's what I'm saying. Yes, you're going to tell the person, but eventually it's going to be their choice what they decide to do afterwards. And you can't repeat the same thing all the time, right? You are going to mention it, oh, my babe. Like, you literally don't have anything.
So you should
to
mention
yourself.
it, is what you're saying.
Yes.
It should
be a conversation.
Be a conversation.
You don't have a life outside of this person. The minute this person somehow goes home, don't even know what to do with yourself. What do you mean?
That's very scary.
It is scary. And I wouldn't let my friend be in that kind of situation.
But it happens. You can actually lose yourself in a relationship, guys.
I
It's happened to me once. Like, you just lose yourself, like, completely. This man is just... Because you're also so in love. You know how nice it is to be in love sometimes. Where you're just, like, in la la land and everything. But then you don't even see that you're neglecting certain parts of yourself that you used to love. You love chilling with your friends and seeing them for lunch and looking cute. You don't do that anymore. You love dancing. What happened to you?
Yeah.
You know, dancing every week at your dance class. Like you love... Do you know what I'm like? I mean, like you used to be your own person. You used to be your own individual. And now since this person has come into your life now...
The reason I'm agreeing with Nolita is because the same, everything that you mentioned was a me, right? Everything. The only people cut off was my family. Literally, all of you guys, because this is my man. We're good. We're happy.
So as a friend, is it not my duty to now make you cautious
what
of that?
I'm saying is they do. They tell me. My family tells me. My friends tell me. But what happens after that?
What happens after that is up to you. Completely fair and
have
fine.
the conversation.
But the conversation needs to be had. Like,
I'm saying basically at the end of the day, I will make the decision. It's like those statistics with women who stay in abusive relationships. I promise you there's nothing that you can tell that woman until she decides herself that you know what, I'm done. Because it's very rare to hear someone who is in like an emotional abusive, physically abusive or whatever relationship, to hear them bury, okay, no, she left. After she's been told, no, she's going to leave at her own time. Because people think differently, feel differently.
So what do you do then as a friend in that situation? You have a friend who's in that situation. You can see you've had the conversation multiple times. Do you stay their friend or do you now distance yourself and just move on with your life too? Because
that's the funny thing. You don't need to distance yourself because they have already...
Yeah, okay. Or do you cut the friendship off? Do you just cut
have
the
conversation? At least let them know. Yeah, that's the least you can do. That's all you can do,
that's
really.
All you can do.
Unless if you're a rigorous friend and you're saying, friend, I'm going to get you out of there. I'm going to call your family. Even if you get mad at me. But one day you'll come to your senses and realize that I actually helped you.
What type of friend are you? Which friend are you? Are you the one
who's abusive relationship?
No, not abusive, guys. Abusive is another one. Yeah, that's another one. This one, you can see your friend is losing themselves. You can see your friend is no longer who she is and who you know she is. You know what I mean? Like her life has become
it's
this
difficult for me because I feel like I am like that, and like
so
you realize late.
Which friend are you?
I'm the one that has
lost themselves within the relationship.
I lose myself. I really, really do. There's so many things. Yo, bruh. Like now when you were talking, that's what I was realizing with them, man. No, them, man. Them. You know, I know my vigor. I know how rigorous I go at life, at my goals, at challenges when I'm single. And that has a different face. Well, had a different face when I was in a relationship, you know, because it depends on the partner you have also. But yeah, like if you feel like you're getting taken care of, all right, guys, I promise you just lose that. There's something that you lose. Yeah, like you just become relaxed. Oh, my man this, my man that. When he doesn't call you, your day sucks.
Like though you had people or a friend who once said it to you, who like spoke to you about that kind of situation?
My friends definitely called me out for delusion because I was extremely delusional. When I say extremely, guys, I'm not joking. Like, it's just crazy things that have happened that I can't mention now. But I was extremely delusional. And I kept on complaining about one thing back then. I used to say, yo, this nigga, guys, he went like 3 days without calling me. 3 days without talking to me. Yep. And I'd be mad. Like, I'd cry, but obviously I wouldn't tell my friends that I was crying about it because they're going to say, like, yeah, when don't you?
Been telling you.
Also, they know me. they know my potential. They know how I think. They know I'm smarter than everything that I'm doing.
Exactly.
So I know I can't go and tell them.
It's so frustrating to see my friend go through that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I know who you are.
Yeah.
I know the type of person that you are.
Damn,
now because of
guys.
a man, you are now changing. And I really genuinely feel like if I'm your true friend, it's my job as your friend to really get you to see clarity. I cannot give up on you as my friend. If you my real friend, like I'm talking about, like if you my girl, like you're my homie, like
So
you're my
are you gonna
homie for real.
continuously do it?
I'ma continuously tell you, bro.
I am gonna
I'ma
stay as well,
continuously tell you. I will tell you every single time that, dude, you need to get out of there. I'll try and make you see reason as a friend, because that's my duty as your friend. When we signed the friendship contract to say that you are my homie and I'm your homie, I'm not gonna let you go down a path that I can see is just destructive for you, or it's not beneficial for you. You know, you're losing yourself. I'm doing you an injustice as your friend. If I just let you, Nolita's just doing
friends,
that.
guys. Let's just be friends. Yeah, no. I don't know, guys. I'm not gonna my friends tried.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that happened, guys. Like some things I can't say because they're just too embarrassing. There's a lot of crazy things that have happened, and I stayed. And even after that 3 days not speaking, when he calls, I'm gonna tell him nonsense. But he changed.
He'd cry and apologize.
Yeah, he definitely but shame, he was he's also a very smart person, so he knew when he was doing something wrong, and he wouldn't try to over explain or whatever. He'd just tell you, what, I did something wrong, I'm going to fix it, and he'd fix it.
How?
By showing up, by being there, by being the person that I knew
And
him
then
to
does
be.
it again, and then you're delusional again, and then he comes and explains again.
I mean, that happened, but it ended up stopping.
Are you sure? Is he seker?
Anyway, that's okay. I wanted to actually ask one last question to circle back to the topic of, girls' code. Being a girl's girl. What does that mean, being a girl's girl? And is it a red flag when a girl doesn't have any girlfriends and only has guy friends, or a guy friend or whatever, but they can never seem to keep a consistent girl friendship in their life? They're always in multiple girl friendships, but nothing ever really lasts. Is that a red flag for a girl? Or
Let's start with girl's girl.
Girl's
and I want to
girl.
hear
Let's
from
start
you
there,
guys.
nah?
What's a girl's girl?
I think a girl's girl is a person that is basically kind, in a nutshell. So you are a person that is kind to other girls. You don't dislike people for no reason. You're not rude for no reason. You're not inhumane or uncourteous, if that's a word. But you're not a person that would get to a place and not greet. You're not a person that would just be unnecessarily mean. I think, and when you compliment other girls, you're kind.
you're a girl's girl.
Yeah. You're a kind person. You're kind to other girls. You're not threatened by other girls.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think
feel like,
that is.
I feel like they have, I agree with you, but how it's used today by people, that's not being like a girl's girl then. The way you just defined it, it's being kind.
That's just being a normal person.
Yeah, that's just being a normal person.
A normal good
that's
person
the bare
that
minimum
you should
of
be.
being a person.
Yeah, that
but
you should
people
be.
are using girls girl to just do snacks things and jail.
Like what?
And then say, no, you're not a girl's girl. What scenario can I make? In situations where, let's say, a group of friends, one of the girls there dislike the other person, and then there's girls who are literally gonna say, we dislike Nolita, and you dislike Nolita, and because I'm a girl's girl, I am literally gonna be like, my babe, I know she doesn't like you, but listen, I got you. And that's patronizing. First of all, that is page. I like you and I'm gonna be there for you. So if she doesn't like you,
So she's saying that in front of the person that doesn't like the other girl.
yeah, isn't like, okay, shadiness. I'm a girl's girl, but you're still shady at the same time. You understand? I've had, when I used to work at Gonka, I've
You're
had
an
a girl.
instigator, are you?
I've had a girl who who is a girl's girl. No, I will help you out. I never used to have, I don't have a foot. You guys know that. and I never used to have heels. And the first time I had to like, learn makeup, put on heels was when I started working Kokonka. And then there's this girl who was literally like, yeah, show me. So you know what? I have like an old size 1 that I can give to you because I'm a girl's girl and it's gonna like fit you so that at least it'll fit the ini. Is that being a girl's girl? Because you were saying you are helping me, right?
That's a mean girl.
I think it's the delivery that's problematic because she's very patronizing in the way that she's offering service or help to you. Like, oh, ngizokuzama phela ukuthi nawe ubonakale.
Because I'm a girl's girl and I will not let another girl not have shoes.
Oh my God.
And mind you, I'm struggling with shoes because first of all, I've never worn heels. If I want to wear heels, I have to go to ShopRite, like I get a pink, and I'm not doing that. So I'd rather be flat. Trust me. Right? So now I'm forced to kwakwanta in front of adults and actually look like an adult. It's very hard for me to do that. I don't have a size. I don't know how to walk in heels. And I was like, no, my babe, listen, I love you, but you're going to have to stand in the back because you can't walk in those things. As until you do, you can...
Was she like the head bottle girl?
No, not necessarily. Like, it's just working with girls, there's a lot of us. And I don't want to be specific. Come on. I want to...
Oh, yeah.
No, you can stand at the back because, hey, my sister, the way you walk...
So you would say that girl was not a girl's girl because of
also
how she was saying
like you were
things
saying
and
you were a
everything.
girl's girl, but man, you are like
Your
giving
actions,
some energy. Your
yeah.
energy saying otherwise. You're saying you're helping me just to feed your own ego. Like for me, that's not.
How did you respond?
I laughed. I used to laugh at many situations or just put them down before I realized, oh, girl, if you don't, if you don't say anything. Now I do. But back then, I used to be like, okay, go to the back. Shoes. I can't say no to shoes. I need to work. So yes, please give me the shoes. I'll pay you whatever amount. That's okay. Like, children, not just 100 rand or whatever. But to me, that is not direct help, guys. That is not being a girl's girl.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I hear what a girl's girl is and I totally agree. But there are some people who misuse the word girl's girl.
The word girl's girl.
That hide behind it.
That hide behind it.
Okay. So, but is it now a red flag for a girl to not be a girl's girl in the sense of that they don't have girlfriends? That's just you guys. They don't have girlfriends. Just answer: is it a red flag or not?
It's a red flag.
No, it's not a red flag to me.
I think it's a red flag.
I think
it's a red flag. You don't have a girlfriend, not even one.
No, not even one is pushing it.
You can't keep a friendship.
You have more guy friends than girlfriends.
You can't keep a
So your best friend's a guy.
Yeah, your best friend is a guy.
Your closest friends are guys.
It's both, man. If it's both, yes.
It's a red flag, darling, but
True.
Okay. Hey, man. That is our thoughts on this beautiful topic. I hope you guys really enjoyed that coming from us and it was insightful. We really enjoyed that and everything. But yeah, that is us from Girl Culture. See you soon. Bye.
Don't be mad at me.
Okay.